Well, I'm down here with a good friend that I've known through his rise through the mini and the junior ranks, now in Senior Cup. Winner of heat number 2, Jasper Lenaerts for TD Kart. Jasper, obviously you, me and your dad Bart, we know each other very, very well over the last few years. Firstly, I want to go over quickly what happened in heat 1. What happened, because you went, obviously you had to start from the repair area, came back in after 3 laps and went, well, I'll call time. What exactly happened from that perspective?
My dad thought he didn't tie the bolt very well, so he did it on the pre-grid, and then you have to start from last place. But actually, when we got back to our tent, the bolt was actually tight, so there was no reason to tie it even further.
So a bit of over-tightening of the respective bolt. Well, I know what business your dad's in anyway, and you know he wants to be everything squeaky clean. I mean, he's been on the tool for you for many, many years. But a really, really good second heat, especially with our leading Masters driver, Mathieu Delboeuf from CG Motorsport. You kept him on his toes, even though I knew from the strategy, the way you were driving, that it was a case of, I don't really need to go past Mathieu to win my class, and it was a very, very shrewd race. I mean, that puts you in a pretty good frame of mind, I would say, for the final a little bit later on, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I think I have to start the final from the middle of the pack because I retired as first in the first heat, and I tried to put pressure on Delboeuf and maybe go for a move and later in the race, but yeah, it wasn't possible. He didn't make any faults, so we had quite the same speed, so that was very difficult to pass him, and I didn't want to take any risk, so I just kept my place. My dad was doing this. The gap behind was very big, so no need to take any risks.
Well, Jasper, good to see you, buddy. Congratulations on the victory for Senior Cup heat number 2. You know what, folks? I'm going to hand it back over to Guillaume Alvarez because we've got a little bit of a break before our final qualifying heats, and then we go into the finals here for day number 3.
Mengal désormais dans la position du chasseur. Le duel que nous avions eu il y a 3 semaines de cela sur cette même piste qui reprend forme de plus belle avec Maxime Schonwinkel. 2 places de gagné sur la 3e marche du podium provisoire. FX Venet 4e. Puis derrière, ça se double entre pilotes du Télé Racing Team de Lenaerts sur c'est Jasper Lenaerts, pardon, qui tente de se frayer un chemin sur Dylan Deckers. Et c'est passé. Ça passe pour Jasper Lenaerts sur Dylan Deckers pour la 6e place. Donc il continue sa remontée de Jasper. La frustration doit être évidemment très très grande pour Jasper Lenaerts au vu de la vitesse de pointe, au vu de l'efficacité qu'il nous a montré face à Mathieu Delboeuf lors de sa 2e manche. Cet abandon sur casse mécanique lors de la première confrontation a vraiment ruiné tous ses